Hey guys, welcome to Chef Wu Can's Shangri-La cooking demonstration outdoors. Cheers to you on this beautiful Thursday, beautiful weather, perfect temperature, a great time to show you a quick and easy dish. Many of you probably have tried Vietnamese food, but those that haven't, I want to just let you know that they have this summer spring roll that is light, not greasy, not fried, and you can add any kind of meats inside that you want, and it's in a sort of a translucent wrapper, and you have a little peanut hoisin sauce on top of it, and it just makes a beautiful summer appetizer. All right, so let's get started. Let me just show you exactly what we'll be using. All right, well, you need these wrappers. It's called the summer spring roll wrappers, and they're basically found in the dry goods section, and they look like this. Okay, and basically what you do is you just dip it in sort of lukewarm water to get it soft, and basically that's makes it more pliable, and then you add all your ingredients and you fold it like an egg roll, and it's really delicious. What we're going to include here is breast of chicken that's been cooked and shredded. We have iceberg lettuce that will go inside. We have rice noodles that have been boiled for, let's say, 1 minute. It's that thin. These are very thin noodles, so it doesn't require a lot of cooking. Blanch it, let it set aside, let it drain. The shrimp will be on the outside of the roll. You'll see right through the translucent paper, but you'll see the shrimp. This has been marinated with a little Shaoxing wine, maybe a squirt or two, a little sugar, and a little fish sauce with red pepper. And we're just going to marinate it. The shrimp has been peeled and sliced in half. Alright, so as this marinates, you get a little more flavor. And the sauce will be a little bit of coconut milk. I don't use the whole can, but I'll be using a little bit. But that little coconut milk that I use will just add a little bit more flavor, coconut flavor, to the sauce, the peanut sauce. The peanut sauce consists of hoisin sauce, and we'll use about maybe 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, and then we have the powdered peanut butter. This is a little bit healthier than the regular, but if you don't have this and you use regular, just make sure it's like equal portions. So if you use 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, use 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. This will be diluted with some water, and it'll be fantastic. And so you prep all this stuff, and then all you really basically do is going to assemble. And this will be done in less than 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Okay, so just watch me and I'll show you exactly how it's all done. So you take the spring roll wrapper. Here's a little bit of water that's been lukewarm. All right, and I'll just dip it. So you want the rough surface on the bottom after you dip it on the chopping board. All right, so dip it 1, 2, 3. Take it out quick. Leave it down here. Now, this in itself will soften the wrapper. Right, so it may seem a little firm right now, but just give it a few more minutes and it will lighten up and it will be really good. Now, what we're going to do is we'll take a lettuce and we'll stick it on the center of the rice wrapper, right in the middle. Then we'll take some shrimp, and obviously the face down part, the pretty part, will go here. Then we'll just add some chicken. You could use roast pork, you could use beef, you could even use fruit if you want. Right. Then we'll add some rice noodle. How much rice noodle? It really all depends on how you feel about rice noodles. I just put a little bit here. Then I'm going to deck it out a little bit with a little bit of shallots. Fried shallots. To give it a little crunch, a little bit of texture. Now, you may improvise. You may add some mint leaves, which is good. It gives it a little bit more flavor. And then what we'll do is we'll pick it up. And you see how it is a little flexible now? We'll cover the top, hold it down, turn, roll it, even over the shrimp. And then we'll fold up the sides. And then we'll fold up really good, and then continue folding. See? Now remember, when you fold, don't be hesitant of pressing it tight, because if you don't, it's going to be loose, and you don't want it to be loose. I'll show you again. Rough side down. Dip it in the water. Now they have some gadgets where you can actually roll it in water if you like, and it's specially designed for these wrappers. Get a piece of lettuce, chicken, get the shrimp. Now you place the shrimp right in front. Make sure that the orange side down. We'll add the rice noodle. Now the whole thing here with these Vietnamese Summer Spring Rolls, you can't eat it later after you make it. You got to eat it within a short period of time, because it will cool, and then the noodles will get a little bit firm, and then the skin, the wrapper itself, will get a little dried out. So I would say that if you make it, make sure you know that a lot of people are going to eat it, and you won't be wasting it, because if you wait till later, it won't be very appetizing in terms of texture. Pull it up, and remember, hold it down, wrap it over, fold it tight, this, right, curl up the side, and then finish wrapping. And there you go. Now, in the restaurant, you probably will have to pay around $4.50, and here you can do it yourself for $1, and you consider all the ingredients. So again, flat side down, because if you have the smooth side down, it's going to stick to the chopping board. Add your lettuce. Now, many recipes you'll see, they'll have shredded lettuce. This is the easier way. Add the chicken. Now if you have barbecue chicken, that's just as good. Add the shrimp down, face down. So what you have here is that the shrimp is carrying a lot of the flavor. The chicken is just regular chicken breast. If you have barbecue sauce on, you could add a little barbecue sauce in the chicken. It doesn't really matter. Now we're adding the rice noodles. Now if you like rice noodles, you could add a little bit more. Then we'll add the shallots. Now we'll fold. So we'll keep the shrimp very close. Now you see that the wrapper is very, very flexible. Flip it over, press it down, fold it. Now take the sides, curl up the sides so it seals the ends. Now finish folding. So 3. So I'll do it again in slow-mo, okay? Rough side down. Make sure you cover it. Drain the water. That water will start to loosen the wrapper, so it will make it very flexible. We'll add the lettuce. Add the chicken. In terms of procedure, you could add the egg noodle first if you want, but I prefer to add the chicken first. Shrimp. Colorful slide down. You could add 3. I use size 16-20 shrimp. I put 4 in. Keep it close to the chicken. Add some rice noodles. And this is all they do in the restaurant. The shallots will give you some crunch. I tried getting mint today, but they didn't have mint. Obviously, with the groceries right now and the cost and the availability, it's kind of tough. So now I'll just pick up the side, fold it over, fold up the sides here, and finish. And you got it. So these are fresh summer spring rolls. Let's make the dipping sauce. So I would use hoisin sauce first. I use about 2 tablespoons. Then I'll shake up the coconut milk. This is coconut milk I use. You just want to give it a little bit more of a flavor than just the hoisin sauce and peanut butter. Around a 1/4 teaspoon. We'll add a little bit more sweetness. And as far as the peanut butter, I'd use about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit, teaspoon and a half. Now, I don't want to interrupt this class, but I'll add a little bit of water. And just stir. Keep on stirring until you get the lumps out. If you like coconut milk, add a little bit of coconut warm milk. kind of hot today. I'll take another sip. Cheers. Sauce is ready. Get a little petri dish. Let's take a look. Perfect combination. Not overly overpowering the hoisin sauce. Peanut butter is just right, and the coconut milk adds a little bit more flavor. All right, so what we're going to do here is take one of the Vietnamese Summer Spring Rolls, and we'll add a little bit of sauce on top, and we'll go for it. Delicious. Very, very light, clean, not fried. You can definitely taste the chicken, the hoisin, coconut milk, and peanut butter combination. The shrimp. There's a tinge of spice to it. Then we'll add a little bit more sauce. Now, you could crush some peanuts and sprinkle it on top. That's what the restaurants do. Very easy to do. Less than 3 minutes. Fabulous. On a hot summer day, perfect. With a glass of drink. Refreshing. Now, what would make this even better is you're adding a whole bunch of mint leaves. So at the stage where you're adding the rice noodles, you can add the mint leaves to it. That gives it a better flavor. So, if you like this video, I just ask that you subscribe, and you'll be notified of all future videos. But my theme this year is short, simple and easy, quick dishes. It's not going to be time consuming. It's going to take very, very little time to put together. Maybe the preparation may be a little bit more, but after the preparation is done, putting it together is 1, 2, 3. You stick it in your refrigerator, and when you're ready to make, it'll be done in 3 minutes or less. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. I always appreciate that. And Father's Day is coming up, so if you're interested in something for Dad, if he likes hot and spicy and wants to try a different kind of spicy condiment, go to www.chefwucancollection.etsy.com. I got a crispy garlic chili oil relish that he will just love. It's in a small container because I want to see what the consensus is. Then if everybody likes it, I'll increase it to an 8-ounce container. But right now it's 3.5 ounces. Obviously, you know, first class meal, and guaranteed Dad will love it. It comes in a nice little ribbon. It's a tamper resistant seal on the top, and it's really good. If I like it, you like it, you'll love it too. So let me just try this. This is so good. Right in the middle. Cheers. Save so much money. Vietnamese rice wrappers. You can buy it, you can check Wegmans, they may have it, or your local Asian supermarket may have it. H-Mart, Great Wall Supermarket. Iceberg lettuce. Shredded chicken breast. Shrimp. Size 1620 with a little sugar, a little fish sauce, a little Shaoxing wine, and a little red pepper. Marinade. 15 minutes. Rice noodles. My brand that I like is YY, W-A-I, W-A-I. Cook it for about a minute. Take it out right away. Then let it drain. Add a little cold water, and you're ready. The dipping sauce, I use powdered peanut butter. But if you have regular peanut butter, that's fine. Equal portions of hoisin sauce to the peanut butter. If you wanted to add coconut milk, it does give it a different taste. But if you love coconuts, it's even better. Stir it up, mix it up, and you're done. What you got to do with the wrapper, remember the rough side down, dip it in lukewarm water, or maybe regular water, hot water. Lay it on the chopping board. It will automatically loosen up by itself. Remember a layer of lettuce, the chicken, the rice noodles on top, a little shallots. Adds a little crunch. If you want the meat leaves, you can do that. Add the shrimp right in front of the chicken. It's close. Wrap up, pick up the side, fold it over, keep on folding it tight, fold it on both sides like an egg roll. Finish it up, and it will all stick by itself. You don't have to add any kind of egg solution or water and starch and whatever to seal it up. This will seal it up by itself with its own stickiness. All right? So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Remember, subscribe to me. I always love to cook all these different dishes, and I got plenty more coming up, and that will give you a notification that I did another video, and when you have time, you can check it out. But give me a thumbs up if you really liked what I did. I'm Chef Wu, and if Chef Wu can, you can too. So if I could do it, anybody can do it. So I appreciate it, and thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.